Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because I've got yet another Revolution review, but this one is in collaboration with the School for Good and Evil. Now, if you've not watched this yet, I strongly recommend it. It's over on Netflix. It is quite a long film. I think it's 2.5 hours long. But it is so good. Me and Mum watched it like last week and I was really impressed with it. There's so many actors in it. You can tell that it had like such a big budget, and there's just loads of like different elements in it, and it's based off the schools for like the goodies and the villains of like Disney films. So it's not actually based off of Disney itself, but for example in the like bad school, the daughter of the witch in Snow White goes to that school, so it's just, it kind of like relates to it like that. And it's just about this girl that really wants to go to the school for good, and she ends up going to the wrong school, and there's a plot that develops. It's just so good. I'm so glad I watched it, and it actually makes me more excited about this collection because I have watched it now. So if you love a bit of everything, there's a lot of action in it, there's obviously romance, friendship, all that kind of good stuff. I definitely recommend it. I really enjoyed it. So Revolution weren't messing around. They have come out with a huge collection for the School of Good and Evil. There is quite a lot to it. I didn't buy absolutely everything, not made of money, but I did buy enough to do a little review. So the items I picked up were the cosmetics bag. I also treated myself to the 2 perfumes because why not? And then as for the makeup, I got one of the lip oils, the 2 lipsticks, the lashes, and the spellbook palette. The other things in this collection, firstly, liquid highlighters, which I would have bought, but they didn't launch on the website till like the day after it launched, so I'm very gutted. I would have obviously included that in this review if it had launched at the time the collection actually launched, but yeah. So there's liquid highlighters in this collection. There's also another lip oil. This one is the Nevers lip oil, which Nevers is the nickname for the bad people, Evers is the nickname for the good people. There's like a sleeping mask, like bubble bath. It's quite a broad collection. And then as for the palettes, there is actually 2 separate palettes. They look very similar to the Makeup Obsession ones, one for the Nevers, one for the Evers, but I decided to get the Spellbook palette because this is actually double-sided and it has both sides in the same palette. I'll take you through the accessories I bought, but I'm just looking on the website at the other stuff that's in the collection because I did forget a few things. They've got a 4-piece brush set for £15. The 2 separate palettes retail for £10 each. That one retails for £18, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a sleeping mask, bubble bath, liquid highlighters, there's a compact mirror, and also 2 liquid shadows that I didn't buy either, just because I thought I'm already using shadows and stuff with the palette. I don't really need to buy that as well. So this is the cosmetics bag. As you can see, one side says it's better being bad, and then the other one says good is great. Didn't process what that said at all. So one side's black, one side's pink. I'm not gonna lie, I don't normally buy a cosmetics bag, but I really like the look of this one. It has like a slight velvetiness to it, and it's a really nice size as well. It's not too small, it's not too big. You could definitely fit, I could definitely fit my base routine in this as well. And yeah, I just really like the look of it. I'm pretty sure that retails for £6, or is it 8? No, it's £8 that retails for. And then your girl treated herself to the 2 perfumes. These are £12 each, but you get 100ml in each perfume. So they've obviously done a perfume for the Nevers and a perfume for the Evers. They come in these beautiful big boxes. And then this is what the perfume bottle looks like for the Good perfume. It has a cute little rose pendant thing on there as well. Now this smells identical to the Britney Spears perfume. You know, the one in the pink bottle, the famous Britney Spears perfume. I could never afford that growing up, so I never actually owned it, but I know that iconic smell. And yeah, It just smells exactly like that perfume. So if you do like that scent, you are going to love this. And then the Never's perfume bottle looks like this. So it is different to that one. And this one, I actually didn't know what the scent was for this. But this is a dupe apparently for the DKNY Delicious perfume. Again, I never had that. I've never smelt that in my life. But it's definitely like a bit of a like fruity, floral, sexy, musky vibes. It is stunning. I've never smelt that one, but I love the scent of this. So both these perfumes, I'm actually so glad I picked up because I love the scents of these. I've got so many of the Revolution perfumes. I think I've got 5 of them now. I'm yet to pick up the original 4 in full size, but I'm a bit perfume mad at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I've asked for like a load of perfume bits for Christmas, which is a good thing because normally I ask for makeup, but this year it's perfume. Okay, firstly I'm gonna pop on this lip oil. Now I have got so many lip oils, so many lip balms. I don't need any more, but this is literally the prettiest lip oil I've ever seen in my life, and I don't mean to be that dramatic, but this is literally pink with shimmer particles in it. It is beautiful, and this retails for £5. The Ever's lip oil is more of like a clear with shimmer in it, so if you're not a fan of like the slight pinkiness of it, definitely opt for the Ever's one. Wow, that is literally a tinted lip oil. This is definitely a lip oil, right? Oh my god, Alex, it literally says tinted lip oil. That's what I get for not reading it properly. I just get too excited and buy things. And it says a colourless pH reactive formula that when applied creates a personalised lip colour. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I actually love that. It's very pink, so if you don't like pink, you're not going to like this. I would opt for the clear one. But I've never had a lip oil that creates such intense pigment like this. That is super pretty, and I'd actually say that's more of like a wearable sort of pink shade, and because it reacts to your pH level, obviously it's going to be different for everyone, but on me it is quite an intense pink, and you definitely can see the shimmer particles in there a little bit. So this is such a pretty lip oil, very unique for my collection. I don't have anything like this, and this is only £5, so it's super affordable. Okay, so now we're going to test out the eyeshadow palette that I picked up. This is the Spellbook palette with both sides in it. So this is £18, meaning it's a little bit more expensive than the other palettes. But the reason being is because it's 2 sides. We have one side for the Evers and one side for the Nevers. Let me just show you closer. I'll show you close up what both of them look like. So this is obviously the Evers side. This is super soft and pink, and it also has some deeper tones in there as well, which I like. And then here we have the Nevers colour story, which as you can see has a little bit more of a deeper colour story, but I mean there's still like pops of orange and stuff in there, so it's a tiny bit colourful, these palettes. But you can tell the deeper tones is for the Never side, the slightly lighter, pinkier tones are for the Evers. I'm going to show you a look you can do with the Ever side and a look you can do with the Never side. And then to finish off the eyes, we do have the lashes that come in this collection. So firstly, I'll show you some swatches of both the sides, and then we'll get on into the tutorials. Okay, so I've just primed this eye. I used my Revolution Super Base. I've literally been using the same base, the same other eye stuff all week. So if you're wondering why I keep using the same thing, it's because I've been filming non-stop this week. So I'm actually going away this weekend, and by the time this is up, I'll actually be in Centre Park. So I'm making sure I get all this done before I go. But firstly, we are going to be doing a look with this beautiful pinky palette. This is right up my street. I really love the look of it. Okay, I think firstly I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Silk, and I'm going to pop that in my crease. To blend that out, I'm going to take the shade Rose. How cute is that unicorn print? I love it. And I think I'm going to take a tiny bit of the pink, which is called Fairy. And I'm basically going to take that on the first brush that I used and turn this look into a slightly more pinky one. For my inner corner and brow bone, I am going to take the shade Charming. I kind of wish there was like an in-between shade between Charming and like these lighter ones, just because it kind of goes from like lighter matte to really dark brown. And I'm going to take the shade Cute in the palette, which is the white. And I'm just going to use that to do like a tiny bit of blending. Okay, so there's actually a nice amount of shimmers and mattes in here. We kind of have about half and half. There is also a glitter in here, but I think, I mean, you know how I feel about glitters. I don't really reach for them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Grateful, which is like a goldy or champagne-y shade. This is what it looks like, and it feels nice and soft on my finger. Let's hope it applies nicely. And I'm going to pop this in the middle of my lid. Okay, so I've just applied it with a brush. There is definitely shimmer there, like you can see that, but I know they've done amazing shimmers. You've seen it this week from Shrek. Like, they do really good shimmers. I might actually pop another shade on top, like a slightly different texture. I was going to use this one for the inner corner and brow bone, but I'm going to maybe pop a little bit of Elegant on top. Yeah, so this one packs a little bit more of a punch. Can you see all the like shimmer reflex in it? Oh, there, that is definitely a lot better. I think I'll use that gold shade for my brow bone and inner corner shade. And then to blend out that shimmer, I'm going to take the shade Dazzling, which is this brownie one here. Oh my god, I literally went to apply it on this side. That's so funny. And then I think for the lower lash line, I'm just going to go in with that Silk shade again. And then, yeah, for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take that Grateful shade again. Okay, so this is the side for the Evers palette. I absolutely love that shimmer. Like, that Elegant shade is so much better. Can you tell how much shimmery that is? How much more shimmery it is? And now we're going to go over to this side of my face and we're going to play with the Nevers palette. I think I'm going to do a similar look on this eye, so we just have the contrast of the two kind of colour stories. So, firstly, I'm going to take Serpent, which is the pan with the snake in it, and I'm going to pop that in my crease. Next, I'm going to take Wrongful, which is this shade here, and I'm going to use that to start blending out the Serpent shade. We are looking a little bit similar, but hopefully that is about to change. So I think next I'm going to take Enchanter and I'm going to add that to my inner and outer corners and make this like a little bit more purpley and a little bit more darker than this side. Okay, now I'm going to add the black from the palette, which is called Sinner. I really want to add it to make this look a tiny bit more sort of grungier. Yeah, so that's definitely created a lot more depth now. I really like that. For the middle of this lid, I think I want to take this purple shimmer here, which is called Secret. Okay, that does look pretty, but it is quite flat as a shimmer. It kind of looks like it's just got a lot of like shimmer particles in it, and I want it just like a tiny bit lighter. So I might go for the unfavourable colour. I don't know why I'm holding it like that. The unfavourable shade, which is the yellow gold. And then to blend that out, I'm going to take a little bit of Drama, which is this brown. And then I'm just going to take that brush I used with the black, and I'm just going to like re-intensify. I'm not even adding any more pigment, but I'm just like re-intensifying those edges just so they're not completely overtaken by the shimmer. Okay, and then for my lower lash line, I think I'm going to take this other dark purple, which is called Mystery. These shades are very similar. I don't really know what the difference is between them. I think Enchanter is like a tiny bit more purple, but they're pretty much like the exact same shade. And then for the inner corner and brow bone on this side, I'm going to take this gold here, which is called Passion. Okay, so that is my completed look using the Never side of the Spellbook palette, and these are both of my looks. Let me know down below which one you prefer. They are both obviously on the like more pinky purpley side, but you can you can definitely change up these looks, like maybe just by like sticking to the neutrals on the top or using more of these like warm orangey tones. We do also have these blue, purple, black tones, so there's definitely different avenue. Why can't I speak tonight? It's because I'm filming for like the 4th day in a row. But you can even do like a monochrome purpley sort of look. So there is definitely lots of avenues you can go down when using this palette. Okay, and then to finish off the eyes, we have the false lashes. This packaging is absolutely huge. These also retail for £6. Okay, and this is the close-up of the lashes. They are definitely on the natural side of lash. They've been doing a lot of like natural lashes recently. None of the ones they've been bringing out have been like really full and thick. But I'm gonna pop these on off of camera because it'd be a nightmare if I tried to do it on camera. And then once I'm back, we will be trying out the lipsticks. Okay, so I'm back. I've popped on the lashes, and this is what they look like. They are super natural. So if you love a full lash, you're not going to like these. I must admit, they're not really my favourite lashes. I don't think they're anything special. Maybe if they did something different for this collection, like half lashes or something, I would have loved that. And I'm just going to take some of my mascara that I did use in my lower lash line as well, which is the Game of Thrones one. And I'm just going to add some mascara to the tops of these lashes to make them a little bit more visible, because I mean, I do love a more natural lash, but I want to still at least be able to see it. So I think adding just even the tiniest bit of mascara does make a little bit of a difference. Okay, these are pretty cool. We have 2 lipsticks in the collection. We have a Evers and a Nevers. This one says good is great, and this one says I have fresh villainy to attend to. Brilliant. These are £8, which may seem like a lot, but these are very different because they actually have 2 colours in it. I've not seen Revolution do this before. Pretty unique. Let's see how they work. This is the packaging for the Evers lipstick. It is in stunning Revolution like lipstick packaging, like the normal lipsticks they do, and it has a little rose on it. I think you can take this off. So you can take the ring off of the lipstick, which is pretty cool, and wear it, but I'm just gonna keep mine on my lipstick. So just to show you up close, this is the front of the lipstick, but the back of the lipstick is a slightly darker colour. So as you're applying, I'm hoping this is gonna give you a very good like ombre effect nude lip. we shall see. And then the Nevers lipstick is in all black packaging with a serpent ring on it. And this one has like a dark purple front and a nude at the back. So I am wondering how this one's going to work with like a darker lipstick in the most of it and then just like a dark brown on the outside. I'm not too sure. But yeah, very, very interesting. I think firstly we should swatch them. Okay, so these are the swatches and they actually swatch quite decently. So as you can see, this goes from like the brown to the pink. And this one starts off with the brown and goes into the dark purple. I do feel like maybe these should have been switched around. But we can see what they look like on the lips. Very, very interesting concept. I'm going to swatch both of them for you on the lips. And I think first I'm going to start off with the Nevers one because I do want to finish off with the nude. So let's give this a go. I'm just kind of blending it together because I just don't think it looks good with like a lighter brown on the outside and darker in the middle. Okay, so this is the Nevers lipstick. It just majority comes out like dark purple, and then I think the brown just like blends around the edges to create a more softer lip, which I actually enjoy, to be fair, because I don't really wear like dark purple lipstick. You never see me in dark purple lipstick, but the brown like softens it around the edges and makes it like almost a little bit like wearable. Not like I would wear this out of the house, I'm not that brave, but it does make it a little bit more on the wearable side if you do want to wear more purpley toned lipsticks. The formula feels super creamy, really easy to apply, lightweight. It was a little bit difficult to apply it on the bottom lip because obviously the top lip makes sense, but the bottom lip you kind of just like have to twist it round to get that same effect. So it is a little bit more difficult to apply on the lower lip, but yeah, definitely an interesting concept. They've definitely not done lipsticks like that before. Okay, I am excited about this one. Hopefully it looks pretty on the lips. Can you see that? I've got like the darker brown at the top and the slightly light pink in the middle. So this is what I mean about trying to do like the bottom lip, to get that line all the way across, unless I'm being stupid, but it's just a bit more difficult to do it on the bottom lip. Okay, I just blotted my lips together a little bit, but can you see like the darker brown line around the edges? It looks so much better on the top lip than the bottom because obviously it's a bit more difficult, but this definitely works, especially in this one anyway. I mean, I'm not an expert of like darker lipsticks anyway, but with the nude, I really like this. It saves you having to use a lip liner also, but I just think that looks so pretty. I've never comboed like a brown lip liner with a pinky lipstick and it looks absolutely stunning. Again, the lipstick feels really creamy, really lightweight. It's not matte or super dry. My lips are just super cracked, so they're gonna look really bad anyway. But I definitely prefer the Evers lipstick to the Nevers, and I can definitely see myself using this again, like even on a regular basis, because it just creates that nude lip combo effect for you. The only negative comment is that it is more difficult to apply it on the bottom lip because you obviously have to like twist it round to get the effect all the way around. But I love the idea behind it, and I do love how it looks. Okay, so that was me reviewing the Revolution and School for Good and Evil collection. I wish I had the liquid highlighter, and I low-key wish I had one of the liquid shadows as well, just to like elevate, especially the Nevers side, because I feel like this one fell a bit flat. But I love the more like grungier side versus the more soft side sort of vibe. So this collection is super cute. I think my least favourite thing from the collection is probably the lashes, just because I can't really see myself reaching for these a lot. But genuinely, I think this is a really nice collection, and I think I am going to pick up the other bits that I've not picked up for today's video. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this collection, and also, have you watched the film? What did you think about it? I would love to know down below. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!